touch the employee charge, but he is going to increase the charge to employers, which simply gets passed on. So I think the tax and the money aspect is the first area where he's lost a lot of credibility. The other is freedom of speech. I mean, he's actually emptying prisons of thousands and thousands of pretty serious criminals and filling up their cells with hundreds of people who have posted critical comments on social media. Now, most of them do seem to be very inappropriate things that incited riots and were, hate crimes in themselves. But he does seem to be, many say, clamping down on freedom of speech. And a lot of people are saying it's 1984 here.
Okay, let's look at the crisis in the Middle East. In Israel, tens of thousands of Israelis protested against Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, demanding a ceasefire for a hostage deal. Look, the anger towards Benjamin Netanyahu has been increasing after the tragic news broke that 6 more captives were horrifically killed in Gaza.
That Bibi Netanyahu is not doing enough at all. He is killing kids and he's killing the hostages by leaving them there.
Roger, it's been almost 11 months now. No wonder there is so much anger.
It's still a very small proportion of Israelis, as we understand it, that are critical of Netanyahu for not making a peace deal, because after all, how do you make a peace deal? How do you have a ceasefire with a terrorist group that says it's not going to lay down its arms? I mean, it would mean the destruction of Israel the next day if they stopped fighting while Hamas continued. So one can understand absolutely how those people feel, and especially the group of hostage families, absolutely. But Netanyahu is holding firm. Some people are criticizing him, just saying he's trying to hold on to political power by satisfying the more extreme factions in his government. But at the same time, other analysts are saying, well, yeah, but I mean, how could you have a ceasefire with these people? Just killing those 6 poor hostages just before they were to be released doesn't send a message that one is progressing towards peace.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, anti-Semitism is still on full display. Thousands of anti-Israel protesters, some waving Hamas flags, stormed through New York City on Labor Day. Take a look. Roger, can I get your reaction to the protests?
I think they started out because, of course, there were also protests at Columbia University again, and other parts of New York. I think they started out, the reports say, as peaceful protests, but as so often happens with these, they then turn quite negative, quite nasty. I just think it's absolutely disgusting. On the day that an American citizen, one of the hostages, was being laid to rest, to be waving Hamas flags, that must be some sort of hate crime under New York law. I mean, it's just, Hamas is a terrorist organization, and what those people in the streets, however well-meaning they are about peace in the region and Palestinians and the rest, I mean, surely they know that Hamas and Islamic Jihad and all these other groups intend that everybody else is next. The Jews are just the canary in the mine. Anybody who's an infidel, including all those many, many millions of Muslims who don't practice their extreme form of Islam, are the next targets. So what are they out there waving flags for if somebody who wants to get rid of them as well? I find it very puzzling and very offensive to be seeing Hamas flags going down the streets in New York City.
Yeah, it's very hard to watch time and time again.